Houston, Texas. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, yeah.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough run. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 9 carries, 95 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for it on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the ball action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key up.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Cooper's got it. And he's taken down at the
Garrett, I was right on him, dude.
Picking up the first. And it's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
That's a 43-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40,
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. After the sack, he's still down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. And another tackle broken. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh,
and
bastard.
He knocks the ball away and he throws it complete. The throw down the Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. 3.5 to go, 1st quarter. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
I got it.
Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Cleveland. 52 yards. 2 yards.
And there's another one-hander by Odell Beckham Jr. I almost get the sense that he's not happy if he has to use 2 hands now.
Exactly. Well, we've all seen it, him going through those warm-up routines before the game. It's almost comical how good he isn't grabbing the ball with one hand.
And I like what you just brought up there. He works at it. Right? Those one-handed catches, they're not strictly by accident.
The check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 25 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing. His confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find that the team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run out. Very short kick. This will be taken by Lovely Upman. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Second drive here for the Dallas Cowboys. They're hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Big Andrew Billings there on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll run with it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they do a good job there stopping it for a loss.
Yeah.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Trouble, and he's taken down. B.J. Goodson. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Well, now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now Landry fights loose. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Bastard.
Knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
Right.
The 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This will be
Motherfuckers, what? Yeah.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His first touchdown of the season. And the Browns ready to strike quickly for 6.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And then can't feel it way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past
14-0.
It's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. For soul searching now?
I would say so. And they need to help out their defense a little bit. They had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Cowboys, nothing.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground with Elliott. Great strong win, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. Let's see about the call. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. And when people celebrated, the guys who just gave up that play.
Dak dropping this one for 0. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
What the hell was it?
Football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, Now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able
Oh,
to
thank you for the ball, dog. You dumbass. Right at me.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's now a second interception and as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to
Just gave me the ball, basically.
Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he going to run with a running back?
Yeah, they got me there.
And then he's
They
got
couldn't
great
go.
eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Running the jet sweep, Landry. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Finally taken down at the 4-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Chubb, and they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So
21-0.
They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now the crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. Then you got a chance to come back to it. But things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
In the second quarter. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. I'll give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
This is Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitzing and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz it, running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of blitzers
ain't going nowhere.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Off play action, Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Now Greg Zuerlein.
They're going to kick him.
7-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo.
They got it. No?
8-yard attempt.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Out of steam and it won't get there.
Wait, what? They didn't get it.
No good.
Oh, I thought they did.
Right where it is.
No, I guess not. But damn.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen.
That's a good hard run there as it pushes way forward for about 5. The tackle made at the 40.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Fights through it now, a crease.
Oh, boom.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 14-yard line. A very nice pickup at 33 yards.
First down.
You talked about catching a defense off guard. They were not expecting jet sweep at all there.
Well, he was 10 yards downfield before the defense even knew what hit him. So a really good play call against a defense that was set up for them to gain big yardage. And how about how they executed the handoff there? That means they spent some time with the wide receivers taking handoffs from the quarterbacks.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Oh, damn. That was close, man. That was close.
Here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards.
Go.
And got into the end zone 8 times.
Oh,
this
damn, stop.
Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury at the University of Georgia.
Go.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Boys, 3-yard line.
It's a jet sweep.
Bitch. Oh, really?
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Okay. Fuck, it's halftime.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Okay.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Ravens who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Robbie Anderson, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with at home in Nashville. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger has thrown a couple of touchdown passes. In the game you're watching, it's been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon God.
Hell yeah. 1-0 on the halftime. Let's go. Yeah. To the middle. All
The
right.
Browns are going to get the second half kickoff.
Oh, they're going to get it
This
back.
lead is Brown as we are back and underway. Just taking it about 4 yards deep. Good look at the set up
Oh, that
here.
was pretty good.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
First and 10. At their own 30.
So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. A little jet sweep to start the drive. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that.
Oh, damn.
Into a nice chunk of yardage.
Okay.
But how about the execution? On the handoff, most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, we have to start digging into our second half blowout material. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Well, you said have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Right.
Jarvis Landry with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Good. 28 to nothing.
Stat line that you'd expect to see 2 touchdowns for now in the ball game, both coming on the ground.
And while it may be unusual, it's obvious they found something that they like on offense and they can use against the defense. And I think they'll continue to go to it until they stop them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
By Sione Taki. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Prescott from the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards and a first down.
They got the first.
48 yards.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there and a first down.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Draw play. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
They go down there again. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave it with a 3rd and 11.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down where they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Carl Joseph came roaring in on his safety blitz. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker,
They got it.
defensive back, the linebacker in about that.
Yeah, they got it.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal.
It's only 8-3.
But this deficit third quarter.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag, just kind of get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to try and get some bigger boards on the board.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Brought down at the 35.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It's on EA Sports.
Last quarter. Let's go.
They'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And down as he's inside the 40.
Yeah.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building and bullying. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to the game, plenty of time left, being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
There's Joe McCoy on the tackle. Now in his first year with the Cowboys after 6 Pro Bowl appearances in Tampa and 1 good season in Carolina.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Oh, we got sacked. I got sacked.
Down he goes.
I got sacked.
Jalen Smith. Time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd down now after the sack.
Can't believe he sacked. They sacked me, man. Come on. Let's go.
Running the jet sweep. Landry. They can't corral it.
Damn it.
Down to the 25. Giving the corner on the run as it brings up the 4th down. But defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Cyber's
is
good. And their lead will swell up to 28.
31. Cowboys 3.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out.
31-3.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And his throw is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And Wilson has it.
Look, ran on the balance.
Excellent play there. 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week trying to get some momentum going.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And incomplete, almost picked off.
Yeah, almost in that one.
Free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Play action now. Prescott. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one. If it gets him under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now Prescott. And the throw is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Yeah. Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
The game's over.
Keep their
I'm
offense
going to
on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Yeah.
So Cleveland able to come
31-3
here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Helping with just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution.
Yeah. All right. Should we be done?
You have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Advance to next week.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Do it. All right. Save here. Subscribe for more smoke videos creeping up on your YouTube screen. Peace out. We'll be back on a little bit later.